Hello, hello again. I I wanted to record sooner, but I don't know. I think I was just procrastinating because I felt as if I had nothing to talk about, and I didn't want to make the video for the sake of just making a video. But at the same time, I did also promise that I will upload semi-regularly, and I did want to upload today. I did have topics and still have topics that I kind of wanted to talk about, but it's just, I don't know, I think I am just doubting my ability to do them justice and talk about them well enough to the point where I would be satisfied with how I speak about those topics, and that is why I was procrastinating recording. But I did do it. I am recording now, as you can clearly see, which is very nice. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about was actually this music video that I just watched about Armored Core, Armored Core, Mechanized Memories in the end. I don't know, I really enjoyed the music and the visuals. I love Armored Core as a concept. Just giant mechs fighting is obviously very cool, and the music in the video and the visuals, it was just very nice. I'll put a link in the description, so hopefully other people can enjoy it as well. And yeah, nice. That is out of the way now. I will not forget to talk about that, which is nice, and I can kind of go on to the other topic which I wanted to talk about, which was I thought about this in school, right? Because me and my friend, we do a fist bump as our greeting and goodbye. We just do a fist bump. And sometimes we just kind of just smash our fists into each other's fists for just multiple times. And I, you know, he was the one that stopped first. We don't do it out of malice or anything. It's just kind of we do it because it's fun, right? And I wanted to talk about pain and how what I think about pain and kind of what I feel about the feeling, which funny way to put it, but yeah, what I feel about the feeling of pain. And that is that I kind of wanted to put this thought out there and see what other people think about it, right? I'll probably ask this of him tomorrow as well. Is that obviously currently there's the not currently, but the concept and the way that I think most people think about pain is that they just go, oh, different people have different levels of pain tolerance. They can take different levels of pain, and they can, you know, be able to not react to those different levels of pain differently from different people. So no two people are going to have the same response to the same level of pain. It's different for everybody. Some feel it more, some feel it less. And what I wanted to talk about is that I kind of want to present a different view on that concept, where I wanted to ask, what if we all feel pain the same way and we all feel the same amount of pain? However, the ability to then control your body and your mind and basically not letting the pain take over, not letting the pain then dictate your actions and, you know, oh, this hurts, so I'm gonna stop doing it. Or, oh, some hot water sprayed on my hand from the kettle, for example. Oh, then your hand flinches. You know, people would look at that and they go, oh, you don't have a very high pain tolerance. And then, you know, if water splashes onto your hand and you don't flinch, people will look at that and they go, oh, you have a high pain tolerance. I kind of wanted to put this idea out there. What if... Wait, I already said this, my bad. And so the way to tie that concept into what I just said is both of the people that got water splashed onto their hands, or for example me and my friend smashing our fists into each other's fists, we feel the same amount of pain. It's just that one of us is able to control the, I don't know, I guess it's the lizard part of our brain that goes, oh, I feel pain, I need to stop this pain immediately. You know, I can, in that particular situation, or I guess with pain in general, people who have a quote-unquote higher pain tolerance, they are just better at controlling the lizard part of their brain that forces them to act when they feel pain, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, right, pain is not real. It's just electric currents being sent to your head through your body. Let me look up the English word for this. Body electrical signal network name. So oh, there we go. Nerves. Yes. I was thinking neurons, but neurons doesn't make sense because neurons are in your head. So yeah, it's just electrical signals being carried through your nerves that just tell your brain, oh, this part of my body is currently it's currently getting damaged. So I'm gonna let you know that this part of my body is getting damaged so that, you know, you can do something about that. And because, you know, receiving damage to one of your body parts is just evolutionary speaking and biologically speaking for animals, for example, right, because we evolved from animals, it's just very, very bad to receive damage, to get a part of you damaged, because that's obviously going to impact your ability to hunt for food, your ability to do pretty much anything that you would need to do to survive. We evolved to just have this extremely unpleasant feeling of when we get damaged, basically forcing us so that we were forced to react to that and, you know, prevent the damage from happening any further. So if you touch a hot candle or something, then you flinch and you move your hand away from the candle so that your hand doesn't get burned. And yeah, because that response is supposed to happen very, very fast as to not sustain damage to our body part, it's kind of controlled by the lizard brain, because that's what controls most of our kind of impulsive behavior, so to speak. Since we would want an extremely fast reaction to pain to prevent as much of it as possible, to prevent as much damage as possible. So it's, you know, route kind of controlled by our lizard brain. And so being able to feel the pain, but then to just control yourself and to not let the pain dictate your actions, to not let the pain kind of flinch your hand, to not let the pain get to your hand and make you move your fist, make you stop inflicting pain on yourself, right? That is, I believe that is the factor that distinguishes people who can uh, tolerate pain and those who can't, because I believe that it is the ability to feel the pain, but then to make a conscious decision to ignore it, to go, okay, I know that my body is telling me that I am taking damage. My body is telling me that some part of me is, experiencing something that is potentially dangerous to my body. And so the pain is there to stop it. But then you make the conscious effort to go, okay, I'm feeling this pain. I know that it is there, but I will not react to it. It's just in my head, and I know that me spraying hot water onto my hand is not going to cause any long-term or serious damage to me. And so I can just ignore it completely, and I don't have to react to this pain. You know, that's kind of the way that I think about it. Obviously, if the pain is very great and strong, I still lose I suppose, the mental battle with my lizard brain because, well, I simply just have not trained my mind enough to do that yet. But things like spilling hot water on my hand and, I don't know, punching stuff, that makes my hand hurt. Or like when you're melting a candle and you drip wax on your hand, stuff like that, pretty minor things, very minor things. An insect sting, stuff like that. You can, I can, and I said hopefully other people can as well, because I mean this I believe that is a good skill to learn, and that is what ultimately makes you good at being able to tolerate pain, is the ability to rationalize to yourself that the pain that you're feeling right now, it's just electrical signals being sent to your head. It is not, it's just a message from your body telling your consciousness that that one of your body parts is being damaged, and that's all it really is. And being able to understand that, I think, is the key to being able to tolerate pain. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, me and my friend were doing that, and he stopped first. He was not able to, I guess, rationalize to himself, or I don't even know if he went through that process at all. But because I'm hitting my fist on his fist, and I understand that I'm not in danger. My hand will not be permanently broken from this or permanently damaged. Therefore, it is okay for me to continue doing this, and the pain that I'm feeling, I can just completely ignore it because it is not useful information to me right now, right? It's not something that I should worry about because it's just not. Well, it's giving me information, but I don't need to react to it, since I've already rationalized to myself that it is not. It is not worth reacting to it, because nothing bad will happen if I don't. Right? And I am trying to train myself to be able to do this, but you know, with more challenging uh, pain levels, I guess. Things like cuts. I can ignore, you know, I think most people can ignore a cut. If they just get a cut on their body, a small one, they will go, oh, this is fine. This is just a cut. I do not need to scream or like, cry about this. And I think that if I could train myself to be able to do this, but with things such as, for example, if I could break my hand and then not, not, you know, not react to it because I just know that it's okay. I'm not gonna go over this again because I've said this previously in the video, but that would be really, really cool, I think. Another exercise that I've kind of been doing all my life, and I can do it very, very consistently now and pretty easily, is yawning. When people yawn, right, they open their mouth kind of involuntarily, and they, well, they breathe in through their mouth. I have trained myself to pretty much when I yawn, I can stop myself from opening my mouth, and I can yawn through my nose. It probably sounds very weird because I have never heard of another person who has even attempted doing this. But if you remember, next time you yawn, try to not open your mouth. Try to yawn through your nose, and just don't let yourself open your mouth. I think that that is a very good place to start training yourself to be able to override your kind of underlying subconscious instincts. And from there, that exercise kind of gives you an idea of the things that you can and have to do to just ignore pain. Because yawning is a similar thing. I don't know why people yawn. The one thing that I remember reading somewhere is that it's your body just breathing in a ton of oxygen because it needs it. So, but the main point is that your body does it without your conscious decision behind it, right? You don't go, okay, I'm going to yawn now, so you yawn. It just kind of happens, and then your mouth opens and you breathe in. Pain is somewhat like that. Your body feels pain and it goes, okay, I'm gonna go and do an action without first consulting with the conscious mind, without first, actually getting permission from you, the person, the consciousness. And so by learning to take control of your yawning, it gives you an idea of what it's like to then take control of the pain you feel and to just not let your body react to it. You can feel it, you feel all the pain, but you just do not have to do anything about it. That, I think, is the difference between people who can tolerate pain and those who can't. Obviously, there are other things that can influence, like if you're on if you're on drugs or something, some sort of painkillers, then you'll obviously feel pain less. I'm talking just about the clean, clean human mind, no external kind of things that will help you deal with pain. Just your consciousness alone being able to stop reacting to the pain. That is what I believe separates those who can react to pain, those who can tolerate pain, and those who can't. It's not a kind of just preset level of pain tolerance. You know, some people just, I can actually semi-draw this since I'm in Minecraft. So imagine this is the baseline, and everybody who feels pain, this is, yeah, this is the baseline. And then, you know, some people, they just start higher up on the baseline for feeling pain. So one person could get stung by a bee, and the pain that they would feel would be over here. And then another person who gets stung by that same bee in the same spot would feel the pain at this higher level. They would just feel more pain. I don't think that that is how pain tolerance works. I think that it's definitely more of a how much can you consciously control what you feel, and how you act, and how much you can control your unconscious mind and the kind of decisions that it makes. That I think that that is what pain tolerance is all about. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about this topic. And yeah. So I guess that's the main topic of the video done, but quick side rant before I end this one is I wanted to kind of just touch a little bit on how insufferable